Welcome back, everybody. We're on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Last time we entered Chiper Key Lair after being Zook and snagging his Zangoose. That took me a minute to say that sentence. We snagged a couple of Shadow Pokemon also inside of this Key Lair of ours and discovered that the missing Pokemon from SS Libra are the ones that we have been purifying. So, let's see if we can save as many as possible here in this dank area. Who gave you permission to enter? Your mom. Gorog? What the hell kind of... You know what? If I got surprised over every name, I would be a Billy Julianaire if I got a nickel each time. Shelter and Rhyhorn, though, not bad taste. I like this team comp you got going for it. Pretty good against my team, but we'll see. And we'll especially see that there's a Shadow Pokemon. Starting it right off rip with Shelter, who is our last team member. Yes. Crazy to think, huh? We've already achieved our last team member, but we will handle that in a moment. Let's hit this Rhyhorn out of the field first. Nice. 1-hit KO. That's why I want Bolt Beam coverage, baby! We really need to get Zaprong out of the lead slot so bad. He's gonna get too strong too quick. Clear real quick just to get a little bit of a lowering. Shelter's, I wouldn't say it's exactly a menace. Ooh, nice. It's not exactly a menace, but it does do some nice things defensively for us. I'm going to get Zaprong out of here for the moment and bring in Magus, I guess. Cloyster will do some nice things for us. We need an actually physically bulky Pokemon with decent enough bulk, and it can actually do attacking of some kind. I feel like Cloyster's going to fill that niche pretty well. So we will see exactly how well this goes for us once we snag Shelter. And we're not going to immediately go purify Shelter and da-da-da-da-da. We're going to add to the team. We're gonna work with it. Shelter's paralyzed, nice. Swalot, get the hell out of here, buddy. We're gonna add Shelter to the team, and we're gonna just do this right and slow. Get some amazing moves as it loses its heart gauge. Surf and Aurora Beam of all moves, which are very nice to have for water and Ice Stab. And the minute we can't teach it Ice Beam, we will teach it Ice Beam. I'm not gonna hold back. Let's get a little chip here. Nice, about half damage. I think we might be good to... Nice. I think we might be good to throw a ball now. You know, you're blue. I like blue. I like great balls. Give it a shot. Magus, destroy that Golbat. And we snagged him. First try. So we still need to nickname Fearow, and then we need to nickname Shelter whenever we actually get back to the main, when we get out of what I consider a story mode. So please come with any names you possibly can for Shelter. And I did make a post about Fearow today when episode 14 went live. I forget which number we're on now, but yes, I did make a post today about that. Sharpedo! Oh, great. Let's get Zaprong back. Let's get Nuzleaf out here, honestly. Zaprong, you need to stay in the back for a minute, buddy. You're getting too strong. Yes, it was episode 14. Okay. Aerial should come close to taking the KO. If not, take it. Nice. And the level up for Fearow. Nice job. Good job, buddy. What? Just brute force? That's true. I guess we will go get Shelter out of the PC after we get this item. PP up. Yes, PP ups. Oh, yeah, perfect. Alright, I will see you guys in a moment to get our last party member out. And we're back. Sorry about the delay. I just had to pull Shelter out, and I did a little bit of shopping. So let's get after it with Melly and Shelter up front. And I didn't heal at all. I'm gonna go. No, it's not heal yet. We're good. Got a little moon door, moon floor. All right, easy enough to tell that there. That might be a corresponding. Yep, that's a sun one. All right. Looks like we don't have a good way forward other than pushing this one up, right? No, okay. Oh, floor puzzles, I love them. So, I've been doing a little bit of thinking about where I want to take my YouTube channel, what I want to do in my free time when I get my new job, this and that. And I feel like that I might be doing a formal return to long-form content to YouTube. Like just trying to replicate what I wanted to do as a kid, but now as an adult. Because I think I tried to do Pokemon XD. I think I did like maybe 2 episodes of it on the Wii. I actually had like an old school RCA recorder, and I just tried to make it happen, and I hated it. But nowadays, I don't feel that anymore, so I'm going to give it an actual shot. And I know my friend Matt and Dodd Osborne, you want to see me do Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door, and I think that might be a great one because I love that game more than I love most things in life besides my family and loved ones. But I wonder what else I could probably get away with, you know, maybe some... Oh, you gotta be good to get this far. You interrupted my whole monologue, you stool. Well, you're locked, so you're kind of important. I'll keep talking. Maybe not. Because he sent out Drill and Ferret. One of these is a Shadow Pokemon. If you can't tell by me stopping my whole spiel. And it's Beedrill. Dog, what are you doing here? Listen, Baton Pass and Swords Dance, fine, great even. I have no qualms with that. But you're supposed to be an early game powerhouse, not a mid-game mediocre spree. It gets Swords Dance, it gets Baton Pass, it gets Sludge Bomb. 3 of the best moves it can possibly have. That's it. I mean, what? Base 75 speed, base 90 attack. You're outspeeding a good bit of things in this game, I think, but even then, you're not living 2 hits. You're not worth the time. I'm sorry. Melly, there you go. So Melly, hit that Fire Blast. Knock out that Furry. I just had Shelter double target that spot because I didn't know if Melly was going to hit or not. Oh, look, a Togetic. So yes, I would say skip Beedrill 100 out of 100 times. It's just not worth it unless you were doing like, literally the worst Pokemon of the game speedrun. It's just like speedrunning to get the worst Pokemon possible. Honestly, we might just bring out Magus or Billy Cobb. I don't know what I want to do. Let's bring out Billy Cobb. Shelter, I know this is kind of your debut fight, but we're snagging Pokemon here. We can't exactly be relying on you for all the stuff. He's gonna Charm just in case. We let him an attack off for wheel. Shadow Hold. Thanks, I guess. This team's not bad where it stands. So. But yes, back to the topic of what am I gonna do with my YouTube channel? I don't know exactly where I want to go with this. I mean, I know I want to do videos, I want to record, I want to edit, I want to have a good time when I'm not at work. I haven't put too much thought into it besides, you know, oh, what could I be doing? And it's like, well, I could do this, I could do that. I'm just talking about it to myself. Like, no, you can do this, you can do that. You know, there's this, there's that. And don't be afraid to do this. Don't be afraid to try, you know, X, Y, or Z new thing. And it's like, yeah, that's true. I shouldn't be afraid just to try stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do once I get this done. Like, it might just be Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door because I haven't replayed that since I beat the remake or the remaster. Yeah, I would like to do the remake. It looks great, plays great, it's wonderful. I love it. And that might be a little bit of ways away, or there might be a nice gap between the two series. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to suffer too much in my analytics, because I don't care too much about my analytics. Follow. Oh, cool. Great. Oh, you're definitely going to go down here. Unless, well, you're a Togetic. You might survive this one. Yeah. So it's neutral. You have a good special defense. But I'm unsure where I want to go from here after this series is over. We're not done, like, for sure yet. Like, we have a good bit of a ways to go. But when we get to that point, it's going to be like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I do this? You know what I mean? I'm doubting, not if I can make content in general, it's what do I do with myself when it comes to this. Oh, and Pidgeotto is another Shadow Pokemon. I didn't think we'd get here so fast. You're just not worth it. Your move pool is not the best. You might have 101 base speed when you fully evolve, but you're hitting with an 80 base attack stat. You're just not. You're bulky. You're faster than Fearow. You're not faster than another Pokemon that comes up in your end game. I can't really recommend you, unfortunately, my friend Pidgeotto. So let's just try to lower your HP and see if we can't do a double snag at some point soon. One thing we haven't seen yet, because the snag machine hasn't called for it, the battle hasn't called for it yet, is you can't throw a snag ball twice in the same turn. The game actually gives you like a hard restriction on that, which is a little funny to me. So I hope moving forward that if I do more content, it's going to be something I like to play, something I really want to get into, instead of me forcing myself to do something. Because I think there have been times where I have forced myself to try something, and it hasn't worked out well for me personally, like in my own head. But now that I'm doing stuff where I'm like, I haven't played this game in like forever. I want to actually sit down and play it. I feel like I have that drive, that motivation to do it now. Like I could have probably beaten Pokemon XD in like 3 days max, non-stop playing it, like no lifing it once I got out of my last job. But I'm like, no, let's make this YouTube content. Let's go out there, let's put our voice out there for the first time in a minute. Beedrill was caught on the first ball. Nice. That's how I've been feeling about content and making it. It's like, no, it's a good method to be, creative and really spend my time when I'm not doing anything else besides, work or sleep or housework. Like, I feel like it gives me a purpose of sorts. Like, I can't record if my living room's a disaster. My it's not appropriate to sit down and like neglect my actual housework. So it gives me a reason to get my housework done faster, because like, that's something I look forward to. And it's not like, you're lazy. It's the depression kicks in sometimes. That's kind of like a counteracting effect. Hopefully, we're just gonna throw out a Pokeball for fun. I mean, I know they edited catch rates for Pokemon in XD because you catch certain Pokemon at different points, but this should just come close to doing it. Yep, no fear. Never once did I doubt that Pokeball. Lock was defeated. Knocked aside if his eye was a pylon. Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to look at it. Well, we can move forward now. After I talk my guts out again. Feels like every like 5 or so episodes I just start ranting and raving. 2 hyper potions is nice. Always nice to have more health. There's a couple. You get on my nerves the way you scurry around. Well, it's not my fault, Cleto. Absol and Smeargle. Oh, a little rhyme in that. Oh, I so don't like you. I don't like you either. It took forever to fight. That was a long ass fight. Holy cow! How long did that take? Like 10 minutes. We're back. That fight took way too long, so I went and healed. Shoulder's holding his own. The Prong is really clearly the GOAT right now. We ran to a Rhyhorn. a Donphan, and we don't have anything that great for Donphan at the moment. Hi there. Oh, busy, busy, busy. I have to put in overtime every day. Unbelievable! It's terrible for my complexion. The man in charge of Segorgon is on the top floor of this factory. Are you an acquaintance of his? You can say that. 1 HP up. Oh, nice HP. It's real good for either Billy Cobb or Shelter. So we're going to go ahead and give that to Shelter, I think. Just give him a little base HP. And then we have a PP up as well, which I kind of want to save for Shelter. Because nobody else's moves are really running out of PP that fast, other than maybe Melly's Fire Blast. Ah! Nobody called for me, but here I am. Ta-da! Are you... Yeah, you're Flippus. That's what I thought. I remember this one's name for some reason. I don't know why. But Chimecho and Kecleon. Melly and Shelter. Let's get after it. Sorry. Ooh, Surf! Finally! Spread damage! Woo! I lost? I'm in shock. That was a little tedious of a fight, but not too bad. Everybody's still pretty healthy. I'm gonna heal Shelter just a little bit. Give the little man a little leg up in the fights. He's just a little guy. I mean, shoot, I can't expect him to do everything. No, no, you're not allowed to go any further. All right, well, let's duke it out then. Targ. What a name. Ninetales and Jump Off. Well, I can see your strategy already. Melly and Shelter. Seems like Shelter doesn't get too much out of battling, unfortunately, but I kind of don't want him to sit in the way back, and we kind of rushed a prong to the front lines anyways. Give Shelter some time in the sun. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Jump Off goes down without much of a fight. Out comes Azumarill. Okay. It's a very weird team comp we got here. I would have guessed you were doing some kind of a sun team, but Shelter uses Surf anyways. Nice little chip damage. Hardly did anything to Azumarill, unfortunately, but that's fine. Oh, cool. We're already doing that. I want Melly to get out of here. And I'm gonna bring in probably Firo, just to get some stuff Ewan. Call Shelter. Go Firo. Good job. Get out there. Don't die. Do something silly. Come on, you can do better than that, boys. Quick attack? Alright, that's something. Are they both girls? I didn't notice what gender Azumarill was. I just now realized that Ninetales was a female. Ah, sorry. Another Tail Whip? What the heck are you guys? What the helly? Shadow Blitz. Nice little chunk. Not the best thing in the world, but just a little chunk. Another Leer from Firo. Tail up of your own. You're gonna get my defense -6, aren't you? This was silly jank. Still chipping away at Azumarill. Is Firo gonna get knocked out by Quick Attack? I think at -2 he is. I could be wrong though. I'm not gonna use it. a higher potion yet. Oh, you just went for tail up. You're a cheeky little thing, aren't you? Nice defense curl, I guess, buddy. Ooh, so close to take out that knockout. Why is he so extra? Comes Tangela. Which, it's a shadow Pokemon. Listen, if Tangrowth was in this game, I'd say yes, please pick this up, because it's good enough. But Tangela is just not fast enough or really bulky enough to be of value. It's a good physical wall, but it's got base 65 HP. Not too great. Oh, 2 for the price of 1, huh? Out comes Butterfree. Listen, if this, like Beedrill, was an earlier Pokemon, I'd say please catch it. It's good. It has plus sides to it. But it doesn't, unfortunately. So I must say, avoid it at all costs, unless you really, really, really don't want to use the other sleepers that you've come across so far. And there's even one that's better in the same area. So, don't be surprised. I will skip ahead to when we catch them, obviously. You can't be here forever. Shouldn't take the KO. Firo, you mad lad! I did not expect you to do that, buddy. You're a crit machine. Holy cow! That poor Tangela. Well, let's see Mirror B anyways for that nose pass, but I didn't think you'd do that. Goodness gracious, Firo. That's brutal, dude. We'll just huck a ball, I guess, at this butterfly. Butterfree. I mean, he is a butterfly, but that was brutal, Firo. I did not think you would do that, my friend. Well, it took about, what, almost 40 Shadow Pokemon before we got one knocked out. That unintentionally. We had to knock out 2 of them, unintentionally. Well, Butterfree was caught the first ball, at least. You're not supposed to win? I'm so sorry, Tangela. That was whack. I didn't think that would happen. And Mirabee obviously has appeared. I wonder why. Hey, what's up, man? We achieved a technological breakthrough for transforming many Pokemon or Shadow Pokemon at the same time, like the old slow way. That's how we managed to deal with all the Pokemon from the SS Libra in a short time. We can keep doing it, too. If anyone tries to meddle with a fantastic plan, this is what happens. Oh, it's a battle. Hospital. Why do I feel like I know you from something? No, not from that. Ariados and Girafarig. The majority of the Shadow Pokemon we made here have already been transported out. I've also heard that the Cypher HQ has completed final tuning of XT001, the ultimate Shadow Pokemon. Looks like you got here just a little bit late. Ha ha ha! Oh, you're kind of a bastard. Ah! Another fight!